coming. What a week. What a week, guys. Our bets crushed it. All right, NFL fans, here we are. Let's get it going. Man, our bets absolutely crushed it. Yeah, Panthers, man, big win. The Cowboys defense is unbelievably terrible. It's crazy just how bad. Hold on, guys. I gotta get myself my green tea. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Yo, man, our bets killed this week. We lost one bet all week long. Except for like the $2 like lottery ticket parlays that don't really count. But our bets killed it. If you didn't make money with Jay all day this week, then I don't know what to tell you guys, because we made some cash. We made some cash monies. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you followed my bets this week, if you're a member of the channel, oh boy, oh boy. And we almost won the other bets, but they covered the 15 points. So that is money in the bank, right? So we got the Lions in 15, the Lions in 15, both of those cashed. We had a Lions in 10.5 that didn't cash, but we got, you know what I mean, pretty damn good. That was the only bet we lost. We lost one teaser all week long. Just tons of cashed bets. This is one of the better weeks I've ever had betting. It was a great week. You know, we were right on the money with all of our stuff. No, pick'ems were 10-3, but I put out bets for my members every single Friday, and my actual bets from my sports book. We only lost one bet. Buccaneers cashed. We had a Rams, Packers, Colts parlay that cashed. Raiders, Steelers parlay that cashed. Colts getting -1. Denver getting 0.5 point. That cashed. Colts, Rams, Broncos cashed. Colts, Patriots cashed. Rams, Broncos cashed. Woo! Baby. We absolutely dominated. And then my teasers are still cooking. They're still registering them. But I had a teaser. We did lose 10.5. And then the other teasers we won, we had Rams 5.5, Broncos 6, Colts 5.5, Broncos 10, Lions 15. Then I had Colts 5.5, Pittsburgh 7, Rams 5.5, Lions 15, and then we have the Bills 8.5 tomorrow night. Woo! Yeah, I got the Bills in 8.5 tomorrow, so we're crushing it, man. Absolutely crushing it. I hope you guys followed my bets this week. That's all I got to say about that. Where were the X's on the bets? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What were the X's on the bets? I don't know what that means. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the Jay All Day NFL Show. My name is Jay, host of the Jay All Day NFL Show. We're closing in on 27,000 subscribers, guys. 26,883 subscribers. Maybe we can get to 27K during this live stream, guys. Let's cook. What's up, Daniel Berry? Welcome to the chat, guys. Appreciate you. Please hit that like button. It does help us get into YouTube's crazy little algorithm. And 10-3 on the week so far. Only losses were the Eagles, obviously. And then the Dallas-Carolina game. We knew that was a coin flip going in. And the Chiefs played really well tonight. They, well, the Detroit Lions were on the F squad defense, and that defense was really, 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 really bad. So far on the season, we deposited $200 into our account. The account is currently at $445. So we are up 120% on the year, man. So we are absolutely crushing it. Crushing it. It's crazy. With my memberships, we have over 400 paying members. And last week, after the bad week, 90 people canceled their memberships. And then I went almost perfect this week with all of my bets. So if that's not karma, I don't know what is, guys. What a crazy week we had this week. Crushing it, crushing it, crushing it. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you guys have any questions about the games or next week's games, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions about teams moving forward, let me know in the comments. I'm here to answer any and all of your questions moving forward, guys. And if we win tomorrow night, we could push this account up over 500 bucks, starting with 200. Not a bad little return on your investment. What's going on, Justin? Welcome to the chat, guys. We had a fun week of games this week. A lot of closer games than we might have anticipated, right? So, lots of fun. Broncos, Jets, 13-11. Yo, Bo Nix looks pretty crappy, guys. Pretty crappy. 19 of 30 for 170 yards against the Jets defense. Not good. Oh, right back at you, love. I love you too. Oh, thanks, Justin. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, this was a gift of the wifey. Then we got Cardinals, Colts. Cardinals played pretty damn good, man. You know, Jacoby Brissett coming off the couch looked pretty damn good. 27 of 44, over 300 yards passing. The Eagles got their asses kicked, Charles. If you watched on Thursday night, they got their butts kicked. Oh, yeah, 100%, man. Maybe one of the best singular NFL plays of all time, man. Super athletic. Chargers beat the Dolphins barely. The Chargers don't look so good, man. The injuries are definitely playing their part, for sure. Yeah, Colts barely got it done, man. I thought that game was going to be a lot bigger of a spread there. 31-27. Patriots beat the Saints 25-19. Drake May continues to play really well. 18 of 26, 261, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, the Titans are not good. No, but the channel just got sponsored by Underdog, guys. So we just signed the contract with Underdog. So I'm going to be bringing you some Underdog content over the next month or so, man. We signed a nice little contract with Underdog they're going to sponsor the channel. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I mean, if you followed my bets, man, woo, baby, you cashed in big time. Yeah, I mean, I actually called the Patriots winning that game. If you follow my content, I picked the Patriots to win last week over the Bills. I just like the matchup, and from what I was seeing on tape. Steelers beat up the Browns 23-9. Nothing really to write home about. Rodgers was pretty efficient. He's just doing the little things to win football games, man. Why would I do Prize Picks if Underdog is going to pay me to endorse their brand? If Prize Picks wants to pay me, you know what I mean? So the way it works is if you do it on iOS, it's $6.99, but if you go through YouTube, it's only $4.99 a month. And you get all my bets every single Friday. Yeah, iOS does some weird upcharge. It's out of my control, man. But yeah, I offer all my bets and just to support the channel, $4.99 a month, man. What's up, Knox? Welcome to the channel. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. What's good? What's good in the hood? Yeah, the Cowboys defense is so trash. Rico Dowdell, 30 carries for $183. They're running Rico Dowdell into the ground, though, by the way. I think the Titans are the worst team in the NFL. Even though the Jets have the worst record, I think the Titans are worse. What's up, HTTR? What is going on? Welcome to the chat, guys. 10-3 with our pick'ems, our bets, man. Crazy, man. We dominated our bets. I don't really count the $2 lottery ticket parlays because people just request them on the channel. I mean, it's only $2, so I don't really care about those. They're just for fun. So let's see how many bets we won. All right. Yeah, we are crushing it, man. So I placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bets. I placed 9 bets, 8 of them cashed. That's crazy, man. Woo-wee! 8 out of 9 with our bets. And I still have 2 bets alive. I have the Commanders in a parlay tomorrow, and I also have the Bills getting 8.5. Right? So if we win both of those bets tomorrow, we'll be 10 out of 11 for our bets, man. So, woo! That's why you got to be a member of the JL Day Show, man. Putting out them good old bets. Yeah, I mean, the Titans are a disaster from top to bottom, man. Who, the Eagles? I think the Eagles need another edge defender, man, or a corner, because their other outside corner opposite of Quinyon Mitchell is Adoree Jackson and Khalil Ringo are so bad at football. It's crazy, guys. It's wild how bad they are. So, yeah, the Eagles look terrible right now, man. I'm not going to front anybody. I'm going to call it like I see it. Straight up. Yeah, Chiefs had a really dominant performance. I actually, on my early look picks, I picked the Chiefs to win, but I just like the moxie that the Lions were bringing into this game, and the Chiefs haven't looked good. This is probably the best the Chiefs have looked all year long, man. Really impressive stuff. Yeah, I mean, Cooper DeJean's more of a nickel guy or a safety as opposed to an outside corner. I won't be surprised if they push him outside and see what they got because the other guys are so bad. It's crazy how bad they are. Like, it doesn't even make sense how bad they are. It's really, really, really remarkable. The 49ers just lost Fred Warner for the year. So no Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa. That's a bummer. I think it's about a wrap on the 49ers this year. Mac Jones is banged up. Brock Purdy's banged up. I think they're going to get Kittle back next week, but it's going to be an uphill battle. That defense is really going to struggle to make any sort of headway this season without Fred Warner, the best linebacker in the NFL, and Nick Bosa, one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, right? So, going to be an uphill battle for the 49ers this rest of the season, man. Man, the Cowboys are so bad. That Cowboys defense is so bad. The Broncos offense doesn't look great to me right now, fundamentally. I mean, they only scored 13 points. They were shut out 2 of the 4 quarters. They only scored a touchdown on a drive in the first quarter and didn't score again in the end zone the rest of the game against a terrible Jets defense. So, not looking great. I don't know what's going on with this offense. Bo Nix doesn't look good. They're not running the ball super good either against a terrible rush defense in the Jets. The Broncos are 4-2, right? But there's a lot of stuff they can clean up for sure. You know, that's just kind of my thought process behind the Broncos. Watching that game was hard to watch. I thought they were going to end up losing to the Jets and, like, destroying some of our parlays, right? But they ended up pulling through. But, yeah, it was tough sledding the whole way. They looked terrible, straight up. All right, guys, welcome to the chat. My name is Jay, host of the Jay All Day NFL Show. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We are closing in on 27,000 subscribers, and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I saw that. Anthony Richardson, like one of those bands, they're dangerous, man. Like, came back and broke his orbital in his eye. Woof, that's rough. There was a minor league baseball player in the Phillies organization that lost his eye from one of those bands, man. Those resistant bands are really, really, really dangerous. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dodgers gonna have a fun series, man. Kind of a weird way to beat the Phillies. That was kind of a bummer, right? Definitely a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. I don't know, the Dodgers are going to be tough to beat, man, so. Yeah, the Dodgers are going to be tough to beat. Yeah, the Lions look okay. The defense is bad, especially with all those injuries. I think the defense will be a bugaboo for this team as we move forward, right? Yeah, I agree, B-Chan. The Broncos didn't look good at all. They looked completely miscombobulated on offense. The defense is still really, really good, right? But offensively, the Broncos are struggling for sure. Yeah, I mean, the Phillies have a bunch of guys really close. I mean, 6 years, the whole core will be gone, man. So I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. In 6 years, Harper, Turner, and Nola will all be 39 years old. So I don't. It's either going to be before that or way, way after. If you AI the BS, the Dak Prescott retirement crazy, what does that mean, JFK? What does that mean, dude? Can we try that again? Because I don't understand what that means. But yeah, the Chiefs dominated tonight, man. 30-17. Beat them by a lot more than I thought they would. The Chiefs do play really, really well at home, man. I mean, they're not going to trade Schwarber. Schwarber's a free agent, bro. They don't have any rights to Kyle Schwarber. So he either re-signs with the Phillies for a long term or he moves on. Oh, thanks, Knox. I appreciate you, man. It was a little present from the wifey. But Harper has a no-trade clause, and Nola looks like trash. You're not going to get anything for Nola. So, yeah, I don't think that's a feasible thing for the Phillies moving forward. Dude, I don't read stuff on the internet, man. I don't watch the news. I don't watch CNN. I don't watch Fox News. I don't read BS articles. I watch football games, and I formulate my own opinions. And unless it's coming from Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport or whatever his name is, like, I don't take anything that I read with any sort of, validity. What's up, Little G? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Appreciate you guys. I don't know, man. I feel like the Phillies front office is going to want to pay him, but if someone's going to blow him away dollar-wise, I mean, it'll be interesting to see like what a DH's like market is, because he just hits. He doesn't play the field at all. You know, he plays in a game for like 5 minutes. Anybody but the Dodgers. I would love to see the Mariners win, man. That would be awesome. We'll have to see, Shapeshifter. I have to see. You know, baseball's tough, man. Baseball's really tough to win bets consistently because there's so many variables, man. I mean, he'll get a bag no matter where he goes, man. It just depends where he wants to go. He could take a little bit, like 10% less money to stay in Philly, and he might want to stay there, you know? He's had a really good time playing there. You know, he knows the team really well. Oh, wish her a happy birthday, man. I mean, the Eagles look terrible right now, man. I'm not going to front anybody, dude. The Eagles look horrific. It's so crazy. Like, we're on the live stream right now. There's 16 people in the live chat. Last week, when everyone lost crazy bets, people were losing their mind and so mad at me. And this week, we've won 8 out of 9 bets, and nobody's saying anything. It's the world we live in is so weird right now. Yeah, Little G, a new offensive coordinator, 100%. 100%. The world we're living in is a really strange place. I had a teaser with the Chiefs getting 10.5. I won all the other legs. And with the Lions getting 10.5. And that last score, that last field goal the Chiefs got made me lose that bet. Yeah, Curtis, my bets dominated today, bro. We absolutely killed it. Yeah, we took it to Vegas today, man. Not without sweating a little bit. I was sweating the Colts game and the Broncos game a little bit, but our teasers continue to make really good money. Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers are a really good baseball team, man. Yeah, I don't know about the first half money line, man. I'm so I want to bet the games in totality, right? Whether the betting the ebbs and flows of an NFL game is there's just too many variables for that, man. I don't like that. Yeah, Herbert played okay today. I mean, the Dolphins, I think he should have lit it up a lot more against this horrific Miami Dolphins secondary, man. He played okay. I thought Keenan Allen was going to have a better game against this. Yeah, the Dolphins secondary is so bad. And like Gadsden and McConkey had good games, but the wide receivers were pretty MIA outside of that. Yeah, Little G, I agree with you, man. Yeah, that Cowboys game was so back and forth. I had a money line bet on the Cowboys earlier in the week before I announced my video, and then I like got out of it. I just didn't like all the injuries on the defense for the Cowboys. I knew it was going to be like a crazy high scoring game, and that could go down to the last drive, and that's exactly what happened. So I wanted out of that bet. He looked good. Sands Vidal looked good this week. I mean, is he better than Omarion Hampton? I don't think so. And you got to remember the Dolphins' defense is atrocious. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, I mean, Omarion Hampton is really, really talented, man. I think Franklin needed to be fired. They got to move on. Sometimes you got to just move on. I think he's a good coach, but the team wasn't responding to him anymore, and then they lost their quarterback too, you know what I mean? So they were supposed to they had high expectations for the team this year, and they just never manifested, man. B. Chaney looks pretty real right now, dude. Talk about two killer back-to-back games. Woo, baby. And then he's playing behind, a pretty patchwork Panthers offensive line. Hunt's out, and then what's his name, Cobert or whatever, the center, he's out too, right? So, yeah, I mean, what he's doing right now is pretty remarkable, man. He's got some juice, that's for sure. Oh, nice. Did you have fun, Little G? I love going to football games. Yeah, I do. I could go for a Philly cheesesteak, whiz with all day. Chiefs to the Super Bowl, let's not get ahead of ourselves. They beat up on a really, really, really bad Lions defense. Yeah, I mean, they did play a really bad second. The Lions' whole secondary didn't play in this game pretty much. Yeah, NFL Diary. I think Dak Prescott is playing out of his mind this year, considering how bad everything is going in Dallas. I don't know, Little G. I think the Vikings win that game, dude. I'm dead serious. Yeah, Baltimore. Whew, man. Stinking up the joint. Now, all of a sudden, it's like the AFC North. Is that the worst division in the NFL? Yeah, Curtis, I agree with you 100%. Baker Mayfield is unbelievable, man. He's playing out of his mind. Out of his mind. We'll have to keep an eye on the Mika Ibuka hamstring injury. No Ibuka and no Mike Evans. Could be tough for them next week, guys. But I appreciate you guys all tuning in. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, guys. 23 people here, only 9 likes. Yeah, the 49ers, it's a bummer, man. Definitely a bummer. Definitely a bummer, guys, for the 49ers. No Bosa, Fred Warner done for the year. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year there's been so many injuries to big players. It's been pretty crazy. I think the Buccaneers, when they're healthy, are a better team. But right now, they're not healthy at all, so. Anytime touchdown tomorrow. I think Bijan Robinson. The Bills' rush defense is not very good. I think Bijan Robinson is definitely in play. But the odds aren't going to be great. It's probably going to be like minus 200, but, I think Bijan's definitely in play. Yeah, Mac Jones played hurt today, man, so. Oh, thanks, Glenda. I appreciate you. Yeah, the Falcons' defense isn't great. James Cook struggled last week, right? So they probably want to get him going a little bit. The Bills' defense is like really banged up. If you look at the injury report, guys, so I'm a little nervous about the Bills winning this game. But Josh Allen has that Superman cape. But Michael Penix Jr. is very one-dimensional, so he doesn't throw the ball over the middle of the field ever. So it's really, really weird. Matt Milano being hurt, he's always hurt. That's a bummer. And then DeMar Hamlin and Dorian Strong both on IR, but everyone else looks pretty healthy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes teams coming out of a bye look really good, or they look kind of slow motiony. Yeah, go Dodgers. I agree with you 100%, man. He's still banged up. Yeah, I expect the Commanders to run the football a lot versus the Bears. The Bears are very susceptible to the run. They give up the second most yards per game running the ball. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders run the ball down their throat. I thought Terry McLaurin was going to be back, guys, which is a bummer. I thought he was going to be ooh. Who, Buffalo's kicker? But they're in a dome, right? So, I mean, the conditions are, like, perfect. So, I'm not that worried about that. Yeah, what's the over-under, Curtis? I don't really bet over-unders too much. Because, like, one dumb play could, like, screw you either way. It's at 50 right now. It's already at a pretty big line, man. I'm good. Terry McLaurin is out for tomorrow. He's out. Yeah, no Terry McLaurin for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not touching that over-under, man. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not a big over-under guy. I got the Bills in 8.5, and I got the Commanders money line. But I'm already up big on the parlay, so I may cash out depending on how the game looks. Favorite player props? What does that mean? That's awesome, Curtis. I'm just like not as good at that as my other bets. You know what I mean? I stick to my strengths, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just like start like to me over unders are gambling. You know? Like game flows are very, very, very. Sorry guys, I got so much dog hair in my face right now. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't like the over unders, man. Not for me. Oh no, John, that's a bummer. 13K. That's a bummer. Yeah, we crushed it with our bets this week, guys. 8 out of 9. Just making you guys cash each and every week, you know? 225 divided by 200. Yeah, we're up 112% on the year so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, 13K, man. Woo. That's a tough. Yeah, the Lions, you know, their defense was so bad. They had to play perfect offensively if they wanted to win that game. Their defense was just struggle city, man. Who is the team? I think the best team in the NFC right now is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're not healthy right now, but they will be. And that's going to be a tough team to beat once playoffs come around. No, I mean, I think they just did little things wrong. Like, there was like that BS call at the goal line where the touchdown got reversed. And then there was Amon-Ra St. Brown dropping the ball on 4th down. I mean, he catches that ball 99 out of 100 times. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Jonathan Romero. I'm glad I made you some cash, man. Yeah, Curtis, I like to, you know, weeks have ebbs and flows, man. You know what I mean? So I want to be profitable throughout seasons. Some weeks you're good, some weeks you're bad. But I bet every single week, and we're up 112% on the year. So I'm not in this to like get rich quick, man. That's not my philosophy. Yeah, the Steelers they better beat the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals are horrible right now. Trey Hendrickson got hurt in that game. He's banged up. Shamar Stewart's been banged up all year long. Did he play today in that game? I didn't really watch the Packers game too much today. Yeah, it doesn't look like Shamar Stewart played. Yeah, Trey Hendrickson's hurt. Shamar Stewart. I mean, it's not a good situation for the Bengals right now. Thank you guys. We're up to 26,885 subscribers. You are the best. And make sure you check out my long form videos, guys. That's how we pay the bills here. Yeah, the amount of people canceling memberships is crazy. We hit 89% of our bets this week, and people are canceling their memberships. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Not far. I mean, because Nick Bosa's hurt too, right? So no Nick Bosa, no Fred Warner. This defense is really, really, really going to struggle, in my opinion. I think they're absolutely going to struggle. Yeah, but Curtis, their offensive line is still horrific, man. Yeah, the Colts definitely had me sweating it for sure. Colts definitely had me sweating it a little bit. They just kept playing in that, like, off-zone coverage, man, where Arizona was just running, like, 7-yard slants on every play, and they were just too far to break in on the route and make a play on the ball. It was just, the defense, like, it was such a weird way to call a defense, in my opinion, man. Yeah, Denver was scary. That was hard. That game was horrible to watch. Definitely hard to watch, man. Yeah, go Dodgers. I agree with you 100%. People think that they could pay me $5 a month, match all my bets, and then become rich. I don't know anyone else on YouTube that's nailing 90% of their bets on a weekly basis and up over 100% for the year. Yeah, the defense was I don't know. I don't know what Lou Anarumo, like, sometimes you got to adjust the zone and play a little mix in a little man to man. They just knew what they were, like, Zay Jones was just, like, running those, like, 7-yard dig routes every time. Yeah, San Francisco's struggling, man. He can't handle college football, man. I don't want Penn State. I don't want Franklin anywhere near the Eagles. Yeah, the Chiefs look good tonight, man. I mean, it did help that the whole starting defense pretty much for the Lions were out. I know, but sometimes you got to sprinkle in the man, dude. Even just to challenge them. Yeah, Aaron Glenn, I mean, yeah, I don't know. The Jets are a disaster. Yeah, it's a mess. Justin Fields is clueless, man. Yeah, Justin Fields is. He has no command of the offense at all whatsoever. Oh, nice, Little G. Sounds cool, man. Yeah, that Broncos-Jets game was really, really, really hard to watch. 100%. Yeah, David, 100%. You know, yeah, I mean, and not only do you get my bets every week, you just kind of support the channel. That's kind of like my thought process behind it, you know? I think it's a little bit of both, man. You know, NFL Diary, I think it's a little bit of both. for 26,886. I put out all my bets on Friday, Curtis. I don't have any new bets. I have my Commanders, Rams, Patriots parlay, and I have the teaser. Colts, Steelers, Rams, Lions, got 15 points, and I got the Bills at 8.5. So my two remaining bets from Friday's video are the Bills getting 8.5 and then the Commanders money line. 10-3. We lost the Eagles game, the Dallas game, and then I thought Detroit was going to beat Kansas City tonight. Yeah, 10-3 so far this week. And our bets, 8 out of 9 bets cashed this week. So we crushed it. Yeah, 100%, man. I just appreciate you guys supporting the channel. And any way you can, you know. But it's just crazy, the amount of people that canceled their memberships last week because all the crazy upsets. And then they all missed out on when I went crazy this week, man. 8 out of 9 on our bets. Crazy. Yeah, I always tell people never to follow my bets 100% because I live bet. And if things go bad, I had like a Arizona like $100 bet like ready to go just to, because sometimes I live bet because I'd rather break even than to lose my money. I don't know if it's funny. It's a little ironic, I guess. Go Dodgers. Maybe a little ironic. But yeah, nobody got knocked out in our survivor pool, so there's still 10 people left in the JL Day survivor pool. Yeah, I had a couple of bets on Georgia, a couple parlays. And we're moving on to week 7, guys, already. It's crazy that we're already in week 7. What a wild, wild season it's been so far. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati. Pittsburgh's got to win that game. There's not too many interesting games that I love that I'm excited for next week. Eagles, Minnesota should be exciting. I think the Giants might beat Denver, man. I'm telling you. Chargers should be fun. Washington, Dallas, I like that game too. Not a ton of games I'm like, ooh, that Tampa Bay, Detroit game should be fun. Yeah, you got to just like do it for fun, man. I mean, preseason it was Bills, Eagles. But right now, I think the Buccaneers are the team to beat in the NFC. The AFC's wide open to me, man. I don't see a team in the AFC that I'm like blown away. That's just like firing on all cylinders right now. I just don't see it. I mean, I like Dallas Goedert, man. If I'm the Eagles, I'm trying to keep him in town. Him and Jalen Hurts have a really good chemistry, man. It's a weird week of games, guys. Not a lot of slop fest. Miami, Cleveland, New England, Tennessee. Yeah, Jonathan, I tend to agree with you, man. I tend to agree. Yeah, I think Baker Mayfield is the NFL MVP right now, guys. I think he's the guy to beat in the MVP race. Yeah, we went 10-3 on our picks so far. We got the Commanders and Buffalo tomorrow. Yeah, Baker's been cooking, man. He's a gangster. Dude looks great. And he's doing it behind a beat-up offensive line and without his best weapons. You know, we just got Godwin back, you know, and then Mike Evans is hurt. Ibuka got hurt. Yeah, I don't know. The defense got me a little worried today, Go Dodgers. For Jacoby Brissett to just move the ball down the field on them consistently, not a good look. Baker can run the ball, though, man. He picks up that first down run he had was crazy. All right, good night, Curtis. Later, buddy. Yeah, it's weird. No one's hanging out for the live stream tonight. Super weird. Super weird. But yeah, appreciate you guys all coming in. Who's out there chopping it up? Got any questions about this week's game? Let me know in the comments down below. The Dallas Cowboys defense is really, 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 really bad. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. got the concussion, so he's probably going to be out next week. So we'll have to keep our eye on that injury report as well. But yeah, that's a bummer. And we'll have to keep the eyes on Kyler Murray too, to see if he comes back, see what he looks like. Jacoby Brissett played pretty good today. He had that offense moving. So I'm definitely happy with what I saw about that. But yeah, this week went pretty much like I thought it was gonna. So I'm excited about that. What guys were out in the secondary, bro? Yeah, there's a lot of weird matchups this week. There's nothing like... This might be a take it easy with my bets week, but we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, Mac Jones was playing hurt, NFL Diary, He was playing hurt, Purdy's hurt, and their third-string quarterback I don't think has ever played in an NFL game, right? So he's kind of set up to fail today. But I appreciate you guys all coming in and chopping it up. And no one's hanging out tonight, so I'm going to peace out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. Peace.